Hi, everyone. I'm so excited having you right here now in this webinar. Thank you so much for creating the time to be here with me. I am Mr. John Ogo, a father, a teacher, and a business owner. Please, if you've not gone through our last presentation we had last week, that you've not gone through the video on the challenges of network marketing, I'll plead with you to watch it. It's on my Facebook page, Project 500. Now, today, we'll be looking at the old school mentality. The old school mentality. At my pattern, I always like interactions. So I have 7 quiz questions for you as we begin the webinar. Are you ready? Please participate in this. I just want you to give me your answer in the comment box. So let's start. Number 1. These are just old school mentality, what we learned when we were growing up. Number 1, go to school, get good grades, so that you can get a good dash. I want you to fill in the dash by putting it on your comment. Number 1, that's the answer. Done that? Fine. I go to number 2, quiz number 2. Watch out for those get rich quick dash. I'm waiting for you. Your comment number 2, your answer. Thank you very much. I go to the 3rd one. On your way to success, make sure you play it dash. Waiting for you again. Done? Done. Thank you very much. Now, that's question number what now? Yeah. Question number 4. Good things come to those who dash. Old school. So what's the answer? Yeah, you're getting it. Thank you so much. I come to question number 5. Money don't grow on. That's quiz number 5. So what's your answer? I know you get that. It's straightforward. Thank you. So I go to question number 6, or quiz number 6. If it sounds too good, it is probably. Can you get that? I trust you. Thank you. That's number 6. Just put your comment, put it in your comment. Number 7, all rich people are going to dash. Everybody can get that. I know you get that easily. Now, I just want you to do this. As I go through them now, I just want to give yourself a thumb up as I go through the answers. Number 1, go to school, get a good grade so that you can get a good job. Number 2, watch out for those get rich quick scheme. Number 3, on your way to success, make sure you play it safe. Number 4, good things come to those who wait. Number 5, money don't grow on trees. Number 6, if it sounds too good, it is probably incorrect. Number 7, all rich people are going to hell. You see, these are some of the belief systems that we've grown up with, and it's affecting us. It's affecting our way of reasoning. It's affecting the way we analyze things in life. Some of these things are good, but some are not fitting into the modern life. Let's take them one by one. Go to school, get good grades so that you can get a good job. Where are the jobs? The jobs are shrinking by the day. The jobs are shrinking. Graduates are coming out, and the ones that have come out before, they are still in the job. They are still in the job market, and new ones are entering. While the job market is increasing, the industries, the companies are shrinking. So it's not working anymore. Number 2, they said, watch out for those get rich quick scheme. Well, you see, it's right, it's wrong to some extent. You see, somebody I so cherish said something. He said, Success is running fast in this present time. If you do not run faster, success will elude you. What I would say with that is this: success loves speed. Speed. If you want to get success, you want to be successful, you should learn how to be fast, to think smartly, be a smart thinker. That's what is required in this modern life in which we are living. Slow and steady can starve you to death. So if you just build your belief on that, slow and steady, it will starve you to death. In the present economy in which we are, things are climbing, things are just going haywire. And if you are not looking for other source of income, becoming smarter in the things you do, you will find out that you'll be left behind. So slow and steady does not always win the race. Number 4, on your way to success, make sure you play it safe. You think about this. Have they not told us, no venture, no success? How can you always be thinking of safety? You see, that's why some people, they so love the job system. They don't want to take the risk of getting into business. They say the risk factor is too high. I want somebody to just take care of me. I will work for him. At the end of the month, he gives me my salary. I plan my life. They want to just be on the comfort zone. If you want to be comfortable, leave your comfort zone. If you know you want to make progress this requires some discomfort. There is no gain without pain. There is no crown without a cross. So we should be ready to take some level of risk. On your way to success, you must be ready to take some level of risk. You see, sometimes some people don't even want to fail. But you know, failure and success are Siamese twins. If you want to make progress, look at a child learning to stand. He will fall. He will wound himself. He cries and gets up and try again and try again. Before you know it, he has started walking. If he doesn't try, he does not make progress. So if failure comes, get up. Get up from it. Get up and get along. Get up. Forget the thing that have gone by and go on. Go on with your life. That's what is required in this modern life in which we are living. You need to come out of that way of thinking that on your way to success, you must play it safe. Sometimes you need to take risks. Number 4, good things come to those who wait. Well, yeah, but it's not all the time. The patient dog does not always eat the fattest bone. Sometimes you need to go and meet the opportunity. If the opportunity is not coming to you, you need to go out there. Somebody says that if you do not market yourself, you go out of market. So you see, this is what we need to understand. We need to fine-tune our way of reasoning to marry it to the present life in which we are living, and don't come with the old way of thinking for the modern life. Number 5, money don't grow on trees. What's the meaning of this? Savings. Teaching people how to save, fine, there's no problem with that. But someone also said that savers are losers. Sometimes for you to make money, you will spend money. You will spend. And so you should have this kind of balance when you are in this modern life. You don't just go live your life with the old adages you have been given when you were very small. It will not work. Some of them will not work in the present life in which we are living. Number 6, if it sounds too good, it is probably incorrect. Why? You see, this is what brings suspicion, what brings cynicism, what brings doubt in the minds of people. When you come and you are bringing an opportunity for them, you are telling them that this thing will transform them. This thing is wonderful for them. This is a great opportunity. They are suspicious. If it's too good, if it sounds too good, it's probably incorrect. They say it's a scam. They say it's a Ponzi scheme. They say it's a pyramid scheme. And they start giving it all types of names because of this belief they have that if something is too good, it's probably incorrect. You see, you need to marry this kind of thinking with the modern life. You need to have a paradigm shift in the way you reason, in the way you think, for us, for every one of us, to be able to blend with this modern life. Number 7, it says, all rich people are going to hell. You know that all rich people are not going to hell. And that's why sometimes some people, I was talking with somebody one time, and I was telling him, look, we need to get into this and let's make real money. He said, my friend, listen, not everybody will be rich. I want to just remain, I want to be poor. Lazarus was poor and went to heaven. Abraham was rich and went to heaven. So you see, some of this mentality, it affects your way of reasoning, and it has to change. And you know, one thing we should understand, one thing we should always understand, that the job economy is no more present. The degree economy, the paper economy is moving. We are in a transition to the skill economy. We are in a system right now. We are in a world where your certificate is not what matters most. It's what you can bring to the marketplace. And if you don't have anything to bring to the marketplace, away with your certificate. If you cannot defend what you are bringing to the marketplace, and you just think that because you have a degree, because you have a certificate, the whole world will clap and applaud you, it's passing, it's going away. You think about it. Some people that are thinking that, well, if they train their children very well and they get a good job, then they will retire by 65 and they will have a comfortable retirement age. Well, ask yourself, at 65 years, when your child is 65 years, will the big companies be still available? Will technology not take over everything? That's what we need to be thinking. We need to be thinking, because right here where I live, the country in which I live, in Nigeria, we used to have a lot of big companies. In our early ages, we used to have big companies, but now they're all going away. They're all being replaced by technology and other things coming in. And so if we do not have a rethink on the way we are analyzing things, it will affect us. So now, when we look at this right now, and we say, well, the job economy is going away, and we're coming to the skill economy. And some people, they will say, okay, since we don't have jobs, and the jobs are not there, I should be thinking of business. Yeah, very correct. You see, when you want to talk about business, if you come with a job mindset, and you want to do business with a job mindset, you are already prepared to fail. There must be a paradigm shift. You must understand how the businessman thinks for you to be a businesswoman, for you to be a businessman. Now, I said when I'm talking about business, I want to square it on networking. Now, let's come now to the area of business. You see, if you want to do business, business requires you to have the business mindset. It requires you to have the work ethics. It requires you to have commitment. Now, let me just, because of the time duration I have for this Facebook Live, I don't want to exceed 30 minutes. I want to just look at some mindsets that you need to work on if you really want to succeed in networking business. Because, you see, traditional business owns you. But you see, networking, in networking, you own it. You can control your time. It's flexible. But if you're starting traditional business, it will take the whole of you. But with networking, you can be flexible. So let me look on this area of the network market. Now, when you come and you say you want to be a business owner, you want to own your own business, you have to have a shift in your thinking, the way you think. Number one, you need to learn how to think outside the box. Outside the box. If you're somebody that have a fixed mindset, you will not succeed. Let me just bring this illustration. I was reading a book one time, and they told me about somebody that was married, and what broke the marriage, what caused them to divorce. It was toothpaste, just toothpaste. The wife is somebody that is flexible, open-minded. The husband was somebody that had a fixed mindset. The wife was bringing out the toothpaste from every direction of the toothpaste. It can press here and press this way. The husband will come and say, no, wife, press the toothpaste from the base and let it go to the top. The wife will obey for 1 or 2 days, Thereafter, she'll press the middle. In fact, the man said he cannot marry a woman that will not be obedient for toothpaste. You see, there are people like that. They just feel as it has been from the beginning, so shall it be, world without end. Answer me. Amen. That's how some people are. Fixed mindset. They are not flexible. They don't look at opportunities. They just have one kind of belief. And once they just hear anything and that thing is against that kind of belief, they don't have room to open their mind and say, okay, let me see, let me hear what this person have to say. No. You see, if you come to business, you must have this, you must learn how to think out of the box. You must have a flexible mind. You must have somebody that's a radical thinker. If you come there with a fixed mindset, you're already ready to fail. You cannot succeed. Now, the other one, because of my time, too, it's what motivates you. Motivation. What motivates you when you're doing business? For example, now we're looking at networking. What motivates you? Is it the money? That's a job mindset. You see, it's money that motivates people to work. At the end of the month, when I do my work, they will give me money. They will give me money. They will give me money. And so when you come to network marketing, and that's what is always in your mind, money, money, money. You get into the business, you do it for 1 week, you didn't see money, you're out. Because you came into the business with a job mindset. That's how the jobbers think. They think in terms of money. It's money that motivates them. But a business owner thinks in terms of service. A business owner thinks in terms of the lifestyle that he wants to live. A business owner thinks about his dream that he wants to achieve. He doesn't look at the present money he wants to get. He's ready to wait. He's ready to give the commitment to get the result that is ahead, long term. That's a business mindset. So if you come into networking and you have this job mindset and it's just money, and you see, that's why sometimes I get worried when some people are doing networking and they begin to brandish their money. They are just working on your mindset. They're just brandishing the money, showing the big cars that they have gotten from the company, showing all these things. And when you come in, you're already coming with a job mindset. You need to work on yourself. If you don't work on yourself, how do you work on yourself? That's what I'm doing right now on you. If you have the job mindset, that's what I'm doing right now on you. There are two ways you learn. You get to somebody that has a business mindset to work along with that person, or you delve in and stay in your hands and learn by your mistakes. That's how you now begin to have a shift in your thinking. Number 3, because of my time, how do we have these paradigm shifts? You need to understand. Number 3, business owners are not scared of failure. They are not scared of failure. You see, when you come to business, you must know that failure and success are Siamese twins. Did you get that? They are Siamese twins. Look, you find out, as I give you an example, the child that wants to stand will fall. And he falls, he doesn't remain there. He stands up and keeps moving. That's how it works. If you think that you have this school mentality and you come and the job mentality, because you see, in the job area, once you fail, your supervisor might be queried and you might lose your job. And so you must not fail. But when you come to business, you should be ready, because you know there are things you don't understand. And it's when you keep doing it that you begin to see, you begin to find out the challenges there, and you want to know how to come out of your mistakes. That is how you grow. You learn to fail forward. You see, one thing we should understand when it comes to business is that failure is in the equation. You cannot take away failure from the equation. So I don't have much time. I will have been able to speak more on that area of failure. Now let's go to the point number 4 because of my time. So number 1, I said you must learn to think outside the box. Number 2, you see, let money not be your motivation. I said failure is part of the equation in making progress. That's the mindset you should have. Don't be scared of failing. Failure, I said, failing is part of the equation you have to face. So when you are afraid of failing, then you are not ready to be a business owner. You are not ready to be a businessman or a businesswoman. Number 4. Number four, business owners know those to listen to. They know those they can listen to. How can somebody that is broke, somebody that is poor, be giving you financial education? Somebody that does not know anything about how money works will be giving you counsel. It's funny. It's funny. Listen, somebody said this, that in the next 5 years, your life in the next 5 years will be a accumulation of two things: the people you associate with and the book you read. You see, if you are not ready, if you're not ready for this, if you don't know how to choose your friends, if you don't know how to select the things you hear, it's going to affect your mind. It's going to affect your mindset. And you see, success begins from inside. If you get defeated, the defeat started from the inside. So you need to work on the inside. You know, I have a rule that helps me. Those that will help me, I promote. In the goal I have, those that will help me, I promote. Those that are not encouraging me, and there's no way I can fire them, I demote them. Those that are toxic, really toxic, I don't need them. I fire them. And that's how one begins to grow. Because the people you associate with will either lift you up or devastate you. So that's how that's the way you should reason. You know, say, okay, this is my friend, I cannot leave him. And the friend is broke and he wants you to be broke. The crab syndrome is working on you. So you need to understand this, that you need to know the people you are associating with. Number 5, business owners understand delay gratification. You see, all these things I've been sharing with you is to see how you can be able to work on your mind. Because for you to be a successful businessman or businesswoman, it begins with you. And one thing I love about network marketing, if it's a good company, they have standard system that will teach you and will groom you and work on your personal development. Because once you are victorious inside, victory will show within a short time. So lastly, as what I've said, you must learn how to delay gratification. See, you know, one thing I find out, not everybody can be a businessman or a businesswoman. If you are not ready to work on yourself, you cannot be successful. You just do this thing and you just give up. But if you're ready to work on yourself, now listen, if you're doing networking, because you need to delay gratification, you know the problem, the job mindset, it is I work, I get. I work, I get, I eat. I spend it on bills. I spend it on school fees. I spend it on this. I spend it on that. It's just to keep me surviving. If you come with that mindset into business, you will eat your profit, you will eat your capital, you will go out of business. A businessman or businesswoman have that mindset of delayed gratification. And because he has that mindset, he starts, maybe if he wants to do network marketing, he don't just plunge fully into it. He takes it as a part-time, while he's doing a full-time job that will take care of his present need, while he's building his fortune, while he's building his future. You see, with all this, if you know how to marry the old school and the new school, you will succeed in this present economy. And my time is up. I don't want to go beyond the time I've slated for this webinar. Thank you very much for those of you that have been listening. And please, listen, please. Those of you that have given some comments while you're listening to me, I'm so grateful. I'm going to appreciate you. Last week, those of them that gave some comments, I gave them some token of my appreciation. So those of you that are giving your comments now, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I so appreciate the encouragement. And next week will be another time, and I'll be looking at the why power. Thank you very much. God bless you.